the following video.
We got a job here. We're in Sierra Vista today. So, as soon as we get our shit together here, meaning me, motherfucker. Hey folks, just give us a second here. This is live from the hive. And right now you're seeing absolutely nothing because I'm what you call a fucking masshole. That is not an offensive term in my book. Anyways, we are here in Sierra Vista. Holy nice yard. Look at this. A fancy pool.
Live from the hive. Look under the right side. Look around cautiously. They're active AF. We got a big hive this morning. I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy. We got Trez who just went prancing over there to check on the hive. We got Hōsh on camera action, looking good and handsome as usual. And trying to figure out the... Oh, look at... She's not excited about this at all. It's going to be a horrible... You're going to hate it. She loves doing killer bee removal. That's all there is to it. That's just... It's life. It's better than therapy. And if she gets stung and saw some therapy for Hōsh and I, we laugh and laugh and make up. Makeup? We didn't even break up. Wardrobe. This is Carolyn's beautiful yard and pool, and how absolutely wonderful. So we're doing a killer beehive removal this morning under a shed. They could have been, like Carolyn said, they could have been there 6 months, 2 years. We don't know.
I don't know. I never go behind the shed.
And it was the neighbor on the other side of a 6-foot or 8-foot concrete block fence that they came over and started to disturb.
Mm-hmm.
Was he mowing the lawn or something?
He was. They've got some bushes and things in the back. I think maybe he was trimming his
them,
bushes.
Yeah. This is why we always say, if your neighbor has bees, you have bees.
Well, I had a couple that buzzed me, and I chased myself off. They didn't come after me.
Smarty pants. They're honeybees, everybody. European, Africanized, it's genetics. They're a crossbreed between African and European, Africanized. And of course, what they didn't know was they were going to be so damned aggressive. They got all the other traits they wanted. This was done on purpose in the 50s, 1950s in Brazil. Because the African bee was known to make up to twice as much honey and be super disease resistant, which the Africanized is even better than the parent strains. They're also meaner than shit. These are the meanest, the worst things, the most dangerous things that we live with. And Hōsh is a smarty pants. He's already getting on the cooling.
Oh, I
vest.
see a cape.
Oh, I see a cape.
He's really excited about this.
I see
job.
a cape. Here's your straight jacket. I mean your cooling vest, Trez. Yeah, woo, that's hers. Holy shit! Is that one mine? Get my straight jacket. Look, we're all wrong.
We're all wrong.
Except for that. Hōsh has his Superman undies on. The outside like a proper superhero does.
I love the way they hold me, the way they cradle me.
He loves the way they cradle him.
Yes,
is that cradling?
I feel secure.
You look cradled.
I feel swaddled.
You look ensconced. He's ensconced.
My loins are girded.
His loins are girded. Good God.
My paps are girded.
His loins are girded and her brain is loose. Okay, show him your cape. We got our capes. We got our superhero outfits. Boy, we're ready to go. I got to put my cape on too.
I'm feeling particularly heroic.
And protected.
Yes.
There's a bee flying around.
I saw a bee flying around already. I know. All right, we got to get our suits on and shit.
Oh yeah. No,
all right.
There's definitely.
Yeah, we got activity already.
You know that doorway? We didn't show them that door.
No, we haven't shown them anything yet.
It's spicy. It's hot.
Yeah. No,
there's a lot of coming and going.
What are you doing? She got one bee chasing her around the damn. This is awesome. Look at her. You've never seen anyone get a bee suit on quicker. Well, wow. that was record time. Wow.
Yeah. But just skip that part and zip up.
Yeah, skip all of it.
You can flip them off after you put the bee suit on.
No, it's better to flip them off during, concurrently with, and all that good shit. Okay. Well, now these guys are the smart ones. And I'm a victim as usual.
Victim.
Look at you. Look at... Oh, swing it. Okay, there you go. Swing it. Okay, this prance. Oh, that's looking good. Okay. She's ready for war.
I'd like a thong version.
What you're?
Like,
Oh, yeah.
kinda like up here or like.
So when he screams, he
Like
really
that,
wants
what do you
to.
think?
I think you've lost your marble.
Oh my.
For those of you who are new to the channel, we're about to exterminate some killer bees.
Yay!
Now, killer bees, they're man-made. They were made in Brazil in 1957 when they took African bees and crossbred them with a variety of European bees, creating this kind of mutt hybrid honeybee that makes a shit ton of honey, and they're really disease resistant. But the bitch is, they're hyper defensive, they're hyper aggressive, they kill people, they kill livestock, they kill pets. They're a deadly invasive species.
They kill native plants when you think about it.
Well, and they also are really an existential threat to our native pollinators, and they mess up native plants. So they're really bad news. We exterminate every single hive we find. We do it guiltlessly, mercilessly. We have no qualms about doing this because we're really, at the end of the day, saving our native plants and our native pollinators from these things. The African honeybee is a little spicy, and there are certain European varieties that are also a little spicy, different temperaments. But these bees are nuts. They never anticipated this kind of virulent, violent behavior out of their crossbreed. They thought they were going to make a better bee, and they did, but they also made psychopaths.
Tight fit. He's got it like super. Look at that.
All right, Killer Bee Nation. Well, we got that in there. He's got his cape. Oh, where's my cape? I need my cape.
He's all ready. So he's got the bins. He's ready for the honey. Reed's gonna get his cake.
This is a cappella.
They're amazing.
Oh, this is awesome.
I'm leaving.
We have a dance. Yeah, here come bees. She's leaving. She attracted the bees. They love country.
Come on. In the key of B.
Huh?
Somebody said in the key of B.
In the key of B flat, given us and whatnot. Stuff.
You know what sucks, folks? Getting little stray hairs in your face after you've already put these on.
Is that good?
Oh. And, but put your hood up first.
Oh, yeah. I knew that. There's bees all over us. What the fuck?
I can't help you.
I can't dress myself. Alright, so I think...
That bird is laughing at us. Is that a
Laughing
mockingbird?
at you?
Is that a mockingbird? Is that a mockingbird?
Is that a
mockingbird?
mockingbird?
Who?
If anybody takes a misstep, be sure to have the camera on and film it.
I can't swim, so...
Oh, that'll be better than I'll hold the camera while
So
you
that's,
go in.
yeah.
Are you showing everyone yet?
No.
We got a lot of activity, but...
That's the front door right there.
That is a huge amount of bees.
Oh,
They're actually on the ground.
So this whole
So,
shed
Trez-
is floating. It's up on blocks.
Yeah, this whole shed is a floating shed.
So
we can see it's huge. It's about...
he's got eyes on them.
Yeah.
Now, Hōsh, you see which way our joists are running? Our joists are running this way.
Yes, opposite of what I thought.
Opposite, and I can see comb and bees.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This is open. On the other side, it's only about an inch that we can seal up. Did you see him, Hōsh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that is their front door, okay?
Dirt.
On the other side. So that is something we have going for us, because there's absolutely no way to seal this side up. The neighbors have been warned. Animals are in. What the best that we can do is seal up their front door all along that side over there with expanding foam. And then go inside and drill our exploratory holes and pull up the floor.
Just create a barrier.
Yeah, create a barrier. We just have to pull up the floor and get them inside with us as much as possible.
Well, what I'm seeing is this thing's only open on two sides.
The front it's not.
Or the back.
The back is not?
Right.
Oh, that does
So
help
that's
us,
good.
actually. So people put them up on blocks for leveling, for one thing. But also, they think that the ventilation will be good. Well, in theory, that's a good idea, but when it comes to critters and whatnot, it's not so much fun. The problem with like tenting or things like that is they are going to know we're here. They're going to light up. And it would take time to do that. And so we'd be battling bees while we're trying to put the plastic up. They are 10, I think it's a 10-foot shed, 10 by 10 or 12 by 12. So right now they are not aware that they're about to be in the middle of a major war. But if we were to start stapling or screwing or putting up plastic here, it would be involved and make a lot of noise and motion. Carolyn got chased off of the other side of her shed here. She was picking up shit out in the yard. And then, get this, guys. In other words, we're not going to do that for these reasons. You see this wall? The neighbor on the other side wasn't even weed whacking. All he was doing was trimming some bushes on the other side of this wall. They went over and chased his ass off. And they're already on us. So it's too much monkey business. It's the same thing people say, why don't you tent the trailer or tent wherever they are? Well, it's equipment, it's noise, it's people doing it, because, you know, to tent a building is a fucking pain in the ass. So that's why we kind of take the approach that we do. We do have our spray adhesive. We love that shit, right? They're right here. What do you do with the thermal? I want to get this going to show everybody. Spray adhesive. We're going to need the light, Hōsh.
It's in there.
Oh. Bumble.
They are native.
All right, here we go. Now we got.
pollinators.
Can everybody see the thermal imaging?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I look like with thermal imaging.
See the yellow? That's what we're going to look for when
The
it goes
heat.
to the hive. The heat.
Yep.
That's saying.
All right, so I want to
guess
show everybody, if you can get
it's
this
hot.
closer. Trez, can everybody see? You can see there's the corner. All right, so now we're going to go where the bees are. Look at that. Look at this, Hōsh. Look at
See
this.
that long yellow?
Holy shit,
See
we
that
got
long
4
yellow, guys?
feet. We got 4 feet.
And it looks about right. You know, compared
So
to
they're
what we
going
saw
from
out there.
here,
Yeah.
from here, back.
Yep.
So that's about 4 feet. This is old hive. So this is really cool because we can see the thermal. You can see Hōsh there is his head, but right in, look at that. That's a huge glow. That is. And this has been a question that we go through. It's all we talk about in the truck, actually.
Right, Hōsh?
That's a good idea, actually. What the fuck? We don't want to ruin that either.
No.
But we
This
do want to
won't
stuff
ruin
that
it.
ball. We do have some plastic in the truck, if need be.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I just realized, yeah, that's. Oh, it's lighting. Look it.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's because of this. That's what we're trying to plug.
Oh, that's
is
that.
This thing up there,
Oh.
so that
snap.
the bees, because that's open. There's no screen on
Yeah.
it, and the bees will go out. We're trying to stop them from torturing the neighborhood. It's full, so it's going to be. We just want to block that without hurting it. There we go. That's it. Trez, would you please come here
Oh goodness.
and look underneath there.
Why
Go
do I-
to your right.
Ah! What the fuck is that?
It's
Oh,
It's a dehydrated
kitty cat.
iguana.
That
You think it's a
wasn't an
cat?
iguana.
No, I think it's a lizard of sorts.
That's not a lizard.
No, that's a mammal.
That's a. Oh god, I have gloves on.
Wow, what a damn thing. What is that?
It's
You know,
dead.
the damnedest things that we find. Yeah.
I think it
It
was a
does look like
kitten.
a cat.
Aww.
It's a mummified cat.
Yep.
Wow.
That's what it is. It's even
Well-
got its ears.
How sad.
That's sad.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, there it
So
goes.
somebody got. Oh, don't toss it out. We're going to save that.
Somebody said
and
chupacabra.
shadow box it. We're going to auction this off later.
It might
All
have.
right, come on, Trez. We're gonna.
It could have. We don't know.
Where we can-
Please be careful, Hōsh, because this
So
will.
normally, bees will entomb a dead animal with propolis and honey to mummify it. And this is what this reminds me of.
Yes,
but I don't
folks.
think that's the case.
That
with
is
this.
dead.
I think
It must have just gotten stuck in.
I know.
something had
I
got
think it was a
stuck
poor
in there. And
kitty.
it could have got stung. It could have. And crawled in. Somehow it ended up in. And so we find, we've never
I
found
know.
grandma.
That
I
breaks
keep
my
looking.
heart too, Jane. I love kitties. Heck, I cry at roadkill. Holy fucking jungle of
Okay, here we go.
poisonous oleander.
Actually,
You want me on the other side?
yeah, come on.
Do you want me to go on the other side?
No.
I want to
Yeah.
to knock down guard bees.
Go for it. I'll start building it up
Okay,
over
I gotta
here.
get in there.
Be careful.
Beehive yourselves. All right, this is huge. They're coming and going all along here, and they're going to light up. So I got to start. We're using a spray adhesive, non-toxic, but we want to knock down the guard bees as much as possible because we're in a neighborhood. We're gonna have to seal this whole side, Hōsh.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, I'll climb out. They're definitely making noise like, who the hell are these handsome sons of bitches?
And it's really the handsomeness that jams them up.
They hate it.
We don't talk about this much, but one of the real reasons in this job, if you're going to do it, you have to be dashing.
You want to hand me that, Hōsh?
You have to be dashing and daring. Because the handsome factor really does throw the bees off, and we rely on that confusion.
People don't realize this.
You want to hand
they're really tough.
I hear you.
Can you see this?
Check it out.
Yes.
If you want to hand it to me, I'll get it down here when you're ready.
All right, very good.
You can see the confusion in the bees' faces as they encounter Reed's glowing countenance. It really fucks their brains.
Hōsh, did you say that the back and front are sealed already?
Yes. The answer is yes. Okay.
Come back. You know what we need? We need one of our clamps. Hōsh.
Yeah, you want a clamp?
Yeah, we're going to need one.
Okay, I'll get one.
You want me to get it?
Right?
Okay. All right, I'm going for a clamp.
And maybe another can of that.
Okay.
Shit.
So we've got,
I'm under attack.
we knocked down any warrior bees. In a situation like this, we do not allow them to just come
just
pouring
wait,
out because we're in a
Jules, just
neighborhood.
wait.
Can that get me anything out of this damn thing? Oh, there I am. Anyway, just we don't allow them to just come pouring out. I'm growing things here out of my fucking
That
head.
is expanding foam.
Because we're in a neighborhood. Now, if we're out in the middle of nowhere, then we will actually allow them to light up so we can show everybody this is not a DIY channel. These remnant bees are aggressive. I'm going to get out of their flight path because they were coming from right through here. So we're going to see a lot of them balling up now. But we really have to knock down as many as we can because of the neighborhood we're in. And they don't like me very much.
It's the case.
Also, I got to make sure they're not coming out from the other side.
Every girl crazy about a shop dress man.
Jesus God. You see what I have to deal with every day. So I'm going to find out who screams like a little girl.
Huh.
So I was worried, everyone, about them coming pouring out of here. Because they can see light, but they're not. They're focused on their front door. That's what I really, really, really. That's what I want. And it's working. Come here and check this out.
I'm caught.
Come here and check this out. Holy shit. Look at all those. Those are bees coming back from the field working. And we're going to make a new back door for them. This is going to get exciting in a short order, folks. I'll tell you right now, Killer Bee Nation. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, do you want me to foam up more over there?
The neighbor
I think
knows.
that if you can crawl back in there and see if there's any gaps.
Okay.
At this point, we're doing
Y'all
good.
see how they're beating up there?
Trez, let me get by you.
You got it.
We're going to reinforce the...
And then I'm going to put a clamp in there. Then we're going inside and lock ourselves in. I hope Carolyn is watching. This is her shed, and we're going to make it safe for her, the neighborhood, and everybody else. Yeah, there's a lot. We have a lot of answers to questions on other bits and whatnot. So
Thank you, Jules. Thank you.
yeah, and I mean, Killer Bee Nation, feel free.
Do
to
I know you, Jules?
Reed, do you want to do the other side?
No, you mean as far as foam? You mean as far as foam
No
goes?
tech.
Yeah.
He doesn't make you laugh too much.
I don't think we have enough foam,
Okay,
and they're not coming out there anyway.
okay.
So
All
if
right.
you want to come out, I'll get this spray adhesive going
Yep,
for remnants, and then we can go inside.
okay.
Live from the hive, everyone. War footage. We're seriously into it. Did you fill up your depends yet?
I'm working on it.
Okay, good. They are mean. They're mean as fuck. I need another spray adhesive.
So yeah, honeybees are not native to the Western Hemisphere.
No, they don't belong.
And they're not an endangered species, contrary to popular misinformation. There's no shortage of honeybees. Honeybees prop up big agriculture, and big agriculture is at odds with the environment. You got to get that. Now, it's necessary. It's a necessary evil. we got to feed people. But the truth is that just because honeybees prop up big agriculture, it doesn't mean they're good for the environment. In fact, just the opposite. Because they're a non-native species, they're an invasive species to the Western Hemisphere, whether they're European or Africanized, they mess with the natural cycles here. They're an existential threat to our native pollinators, and they don't pollinate our native plants very well.
Did you hear him, Hōsh?
Boy, this is thick stuff.
He said
4x4 back
4x4s.
there also.
Be careful.
Is that a dull space bit?
I
Did we
think
change
so.
that one up?
예뻐지고 싶어 너를 처음 본 순간 나만 보게 하고 싶어 다른 곳은 보지 마 예뻐지고 싶어 더 빠져들도록 다른 사람이 오지 못하게 예뻐지고 싶어
I do, medtech.
Here they come.
Okay. Oh, good. I get this closed.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to have to hold this door closed while we're doing this.
Okay.
Because it's the safest way. You want to sawz all that up.
Yeah.
So it looks like 4. See, we have to close the door because they won't. So they will stay in here and go to the light.
Ready?
Ready.
All right. Pry bar.
Okay. So we're trying to keep the door closed so that they don't fly out where the light is because they navigate by light. And we have no idea.
Why are you laughing?
Oh boy, you got confidence.
Oh, look at that!
Oh my God, here we go, guys.
Oh.
Flip it over and old. Look at
Oh, look at that.
Tip of the
Black.
iceberg, everyone.
The iceberg.
All right, let me get you a tub.
Yeah.
A tubbo. They are really unhappy with us.
Yeah. I mean, I'm unhappy with us, and I'm not even a bee.
All the negative attitude.
A lot of brood
Here we go.
here.
Brand new tubs for comb. What do we have? Brood or
A
what?
lot of brood.
Damn it! All right, you
No,
guys.
that's brood, guys. That's not honey.
That is so
It
sad because
MedTech says it looks like
Watch what
honey,
that
and
happens
that's
in
because
there
you're
too,
seeing
though.
this.
Yeah.
You will see little gloops of honey, but that's.
what do you see?
We'll see this. I think they're seeing this, and they think
You
it's
don't
honey.
see little gloops, do you?
Little gloops of honey.
Little
So
gloops.
there's some nectar and honey right there. See that one on top? And then there's pollen. You can see the one facing there. That's all pollen. So Hōsh is just, now that's brood. Okay, you see all that stuff, guys? Those are all babies. What? They shouldn't be doing that this time of year. This is old, man. This has been here a long time.
Fuck.
Back.
I got stung.
Back. See,
Where?
see, you had
On
to
my
ask
shoulder.
about the suits.
On the shoulder?
Yeah, through my suit.
What the hell?
Yeah.
All right. Well, they're not really. They're going to the light. Show everybody the light.
The light.
So that's
Step
what
into the
I'm
light.
really
Go to the
hoping
light.
for.
Go to
is
the
they
light.
Go
Go
to
to
the
the
light.
light.
I don't want them to go outside. That's why I have to hold this door closed.
So do they give the comb to the chickens? I love it when they go nuts over the larvae.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, they do.
Gives the
They
kids-
love.
Yeah, they were
Larvae.
really happy with what I brought home last night.
So that's honey here. I do have a tub we can put honey in, Hōsh.
Okay.
Yes, the cape
I'm
did
going
not
to
stop the stings.
start putting the kind of separating.
They-
Look at all this.
they
stuff.
are
We got
evolving.
nectar from the fall flowers. We got a lot of brood. Here, I want to show everybody. You see perfect example of the larvae. You see that the white larvae?
See that, guys? Yeah. I'm just showing them.
Those are the worms.
A lot of brood.
A lot of
A
brood.
lot of brood. Is this all brood? Jeez,
Yeah,
right, I
they're
can't
so
believe
chill. It
how
also,
much brood there is. I mean, this is absolutely
actually,
uncalled
yes.
for.
What happens with a
Look at
regular
there,
hive?
there's fresh laid eggs right in there. You see those larvae? Those are only a day old.
Wow.
You see them? Can you see
It
the white
goes
in there?
back farther than
Yeah.
I thought it did.
Which way?
That way. I'm going to be making more cuts.
Okay.
Someone asks basically, how can a good hive turn bad?
Oh.
That's a good question.
Well,
you
it's
didn't ask
usually
exactly
hanging out
what
with the
you
wrong people, like usual, you know. No, actually, good hives gone bad. Which
Honey.
you can.
Who the fuck makes a door with a shed that doesn't say closed?
Well, then nobody's getting locked in here, that's for sure.
Except that cat.
Except
the
that
cat.
Of course, right. So, how does a hive go bad? Two ways, actually, crossbreeding. So, when bees swarm, which is when 10 or 20% of your bees take off, go find a new place to live, and you still have your old hive, in your old hive, there is a queen, and she has to go on a mating flight. There's never any sex in the hive, and there's no bathroom either. No boudoir and no bathroom. So she has to go on a mating flight.
Can I get the drill?
Wow, really? You gonna drill some more?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a big one, guys. But it worked. You can see the foam back in there. We did. Oh, wow. Really?
Okay.
I'm totally shocked at how much brood.
Here we
Bumblebees
Alright,
are
got
on
it.
the brink of extinction. Bumblebees, though.
go. Bumblebees.
Wow. That's a natural end. Do you need a putty knife? Here. You want to hand that to me? You got comb? Yep. That's very light. But there's
Yes.
still... So what's really
In
baffling in
regards
this
to EpiPens.
is the amount of brood,
Thank you, Shirley.
amount of babies they're putting out at the end of this month. I mean, it's just stupid. There's no reason they should be doing this.
That's it.
That's the natural end. You know what? We can just put this right in here.
Yeah.
Pretty, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to scrape that off, of course.
This one too, okay.
Yes, plant more native plants to bring back the bumblebee.
Plant your native plants. Don't keep honeybees.
And don't keep a lawn. Jesus,
Don't-
lawn.
Yeah,
Don't
lawns
keep a lawn.
suck.
Don't keep honeybees. Plant native plants. Keeping honeybees is not the solution.
No.
Planting native plants is.
Find
Find out what your native plants are for your area, and
Are you sliding that out? Or?
you know, turn your yard, turn your place into a sanctuary for native
you got
plants.
sticky.
That will bring the native pollinators. And if you've got honeybees, exterminate them.
Oh yeah, don't relocate.
Don't relocate the damn honeybees.
Why would you relocate it?
Carpenter bees are good.
And
Carpenter bees are
that's
native.
the solution. So you want to find out, never mind what your native pollinators are in your area. Trust me, there's like 4,000 species of native bees
Just in the States.
in the States.
20,000
Okay?
around the world that they know of.
20,000 species of bees around the world. Honeybees, that's not part of that equation, okay? Honeybees were brought here by the colonists, and honeybees themselves are gentrifying colonists. They are occupied.
Yep.
Bad news.
That is incorrect, Nancy. We don't just ignore questions only if people are gifters. We can't always see the screen.
Yeah,
Okay.
thanks, Nancy.
So
Thanks for the guilt, Nancy.
Thanks for the guilt, Nancy.
Thank you,
We're
Nancy.
trying to do our job.
We're trying to work here. We're trying to save this neighborhood from killer bees. And we're
So
also trying to
sorry
save
we
our
can't
native
see
pollinators,
the 8
Nancy.
million questions flying
one's
through
gonna lose
TikTok. I mean, seriously.
Come on, Nancy.
I look at the screen when I can. I also wear glasses and I'm an old lady.
Yeah.
Emphasis on old
Hi,
and no emphasis on lady.
Boy.
None
And
whatsoever.
I'm an old
We
man.
love Nancy.
Yeah,
We
but
love
you're
you
not-
We're all
too.
old people
He's
in
an
a
old man. It
shed.
depends. for
Nancy,
God's
we
sake.
love you too. We're just giving
Oh,
you
we get
shit.
goober and shit.
You get
Hold on,
goofy.
I want to see.
Nancy, we're having a good time,
Did you
too.
reach around in there to
We're
feel
all having a good
what's
time.
going on?
I'm sweating
Anyone
balls.
from either direction?
I don't even have
None.
balls.
Really?
None. That's it.
Not even to your left?
Wonder
No,
why
not
I
at all.
can't see
Hold on a
moderators.
second. I'm going to go out with the light and look under from the outside edge.
No, Nancy's just
Hold
gonna
on
fall.
with that, Hōsh.
Okay.
It's all good energy. Circus. This is
So
a circus.
the formula, if you must, with all of your white guilt, do something to help.
Yes.
Okay?
What can we
Help
do,
the
Hōsh?
environment.
What can we do?
Plant native plants in your yard. Find out what the native plant species are in your bioregion and plant those native plants.
Excuse
You
me.
need do nothing else. I mean, whatever. If you want to, curb your consumer habits or whatever, that's a whole different channel. Plant native plants. That's it. Don't
you.
plant invasive species, and don't, for the love of God, keep honeybees. That's all I have to say about that.
So it's just fucking hot. Look at his face.
What's up?
Looks good, though.
Oh, looks good.
I mean,
good?
yeah, it looks good out here.
Can I
Hi.
continue?
Yeah, go ahead and finish that up. Yep.
Oops.
And we'll take a look over here and see. Oh yeah. Oh boy.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
boy. So the old remnant bee thing, everyone, is working really well.
Oh, look at the remnant bees, guys. I got a thing in the way, so I can't get over there. Look at that. Oh, yeah. People should never backyard beekeep. It's just propaganda is what wants people to do that. That's a business. When they get you to buy those hives and all that shit, that's huge fucking money. And they know it's going to go hot. They're not going to tell you that. These remnant bees, no. They are not going to go off and rebuild a new hive.
In the winter, they can live for months and months because they don't really do any work. The queen stops laying eggs normally, apparently not. All that brood comb we see there, that should not be happening. It's going to be Halloween. There should be no brood comb after September, ever. The only reason they have brood comb is to swarm. So, but anyway, in the winter, they really aren't out foraging and monkeying around with a normal hive. Everything's out the window. When they're working, a normal worker bee will live about 6 weeks. She is born an adult. She is hatched an adult. And she is ready to work from the second she hatches. She's taught how to do everything in the hive. First 3 weeks of her life, approximately, she does every job in the hive. Nursery, janitor, take care of the queen, everything. And then the last 3 weeks in the summer when they're working, she will go out and work herself to death, literally. So that's about how long. Now the queen, on the other hand, will live for up to 5 years. 5 years. And lay around 2,000 eggs a day in the summer primarily. It used to be that. I keep saying used to be because nowadays, I don't know what the hell they're doing. They're laying eggs. They're swarming all year round. It's Africanization. Up to 5 years, and she will do that from one mating flight. It's total sci-fi. The drones will live a varied amount of time. They only are around in the summer. Normally, here we go, normally again. Their only job, they can't even feed themselves, they can't sting, the drones, the males. Their only job is to sniff the air for a queen on her mating flight, mate with her, at which point he explodes and dies, literally. Now, if that doesn't happen, and he's not lucky, quote unquote, then in the fall, all the worker bees kick all the males out on the porch to starve, so there's less mouths to feed for the winter. So these are all bees coming from neighboring hives. Look at all the robbers.
Sweet tools.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to grab a spray adhesive when you do that and go around and knock some of those down, because there's un sheetload, which is the Latin for it. All right, let's go back here. All right. Well, this worked really well to knock down the aggressive ones with our clamp. And now I'm going to crawl back in there and knock these down. Oh, come on, everybody. Let's go knock these guys down.
First of all, the European honeybee is not native to the Western Hemisphere. So, if you're talking about backyard beekeeping in the Americas, it's bad because you're basically propagating bad bees. And what you're doing is you're causing them to, thrive, and it harms the native pollinators because then they fight for the foods. They also pollinate the native plants completely different. Okay?
In a negative way.
In a negative way. And when they do that, they actually make weaker, sicker plants, which actually harms your environment.
It really boils down to whether you're pro-native pollinator or pro-invasive species. That's just what it basically boils down to. The big boys that haul bees around for pollination are not stopping every 20 miles and letting their bees out for pollination. They're taking them across country, they net them, and they take them across country to a orchard or a field, and they let them pollinate that field, because when bees get a certain scent on them, they get a favorite flower that's in bloom right now, and they will pollinate that one. They'll choose that one over other ones. So they'll pollinate that, those melons or those blueberries or those almonds. They will pollinate those. And then the big boys, all right, the professionals, they come back and put them all on the trucks with forklifts. They got 4 hives to a pallet and haul them to the next one. So they're not the bees do not stay in that spot, and they only pollinate that crop because that's what they get the taste for. They like a certain nectar. When they get a taste of a nectar, like, a favorite bar, then that's what they'll go to. But a backyard beekeeper You cannot keep your bees in your backyard. Your bees have to forage in a 2 to 3 mile radius. More with Africanized, less with European, just because Africanized is better at everything. So if you could keep your bees in your backyard, like your goat or your horse or your dog, well, then there wouldn't really be much of an issue about it. You can't. Your bees from your backyard have to go and torture the native environment for a 2 to 3 mile radius and compete with native pollinators. So by keeping, it's just, we've been fed such a line of crap over the, and I was too. I was the biggest bee hugger in the world till I found out the truth. Well, I'm adaptable. A lot of beekeepers are not. They're like going to hate us until the end of time. But all it is the truth. That's all. And the fact is, either you cannot be an environmentalist and a backyard beekeeper. Period. In the Western Hemisphere. Now, if you're in Europe, Asia, or Africa, have at it. That's where they belong. That's where honeybees belong. There were no honeybees in the state of Arizona before the year 1872. Ever. All right? I've never heard of an Alabama honeybee, or a Peruvian honeybee, or a Brazilian honeybee, even for that matter. No, European honeybees. European. They're invasive to the Western Hemisphere. People lived in the Western Hemisphere for eons without honeybees. So you are either pro-native pollinator or not.
Next. Please don't ask me to repeat things like I'm a fucking dog, okay? Just because I have an accent doesn't mean I'm going to go and speak for you. All right?
Is that fucking Paco on there?
Yeah, that's
Paco.
fucking rude,
God damn
dude.
it, Paco.
God damn it, Paco.
Do you actually know Paco?
No,
oh,
we have no idea who he
Hōsh
is.
doesn't know Paco.
We're just fucking around.
I was like, oh, is
Yeah,
he
we
is
don't
he your
know who
cousin?
he is. We don't know who fucking
Hōsh's
Paco
cousin.
is.
Hōsh's
I'm
cousin.
just
Cousin
saying.
Paco in
My cousin
Phoenix.
Paco.
And Paco, that pretty much goes for anybody. Anytime you're on a live and you're watching people, remember, we're people. And the people that you watch on other channels are fucking people. We're not fucking
Yeah, don't
puppets.
be a sociopath.
Some
Yeah.
people present are wearing Depends.
Yes.
Don't be a
Look, I mean,
sociopath,
seriously,
Paco.
right? Look
What?
at that.
I know.
Don't be a sociopath.
Don't be a sociopath, Paco.
Good almighty. Oh my
Yes,
God.
this is all right.
Oh, best school ever, huh?
Dude, a lot of
You should
bees.
see
Right,
us
yeah,
at,
it's a lot
you
of
should see us
angry
at
bees.
recess.
A lot of angry
Yeah,
bees.
they're really
A
angry.
lot of angry. No, this is why I'm sitting here trying to talk to people, because we got to knock down as many of these kids. As you guys have seen, when we're out in the middle of nowhere, we will let them go off the chain so we can educate people. This is not a DIY channel. Don't try this at home. All right, this is too deadly. We're in a neighborhood. We made it safe. Nobody's going to get hurt, including us. Well, Hōsh got stung on the shoulder, and my feelings got hurt. But other than that,
Okay, so Reed, what is a native pollinator?
Oh, I was just going to say that. What is a
that's
native
really good
pollinator?
What's a native
Another
pollinator?
really good question. What is a native pollinator?
Yeah.
Excellent question.
It depends on your location.
It depends on your location, of course. Of the ubiquitous ones that we are familiar with, a lot of wasps and hornets, bumblebees, mason bees, digger bees, leaf cutters. But here in this northern Sonora desert region, we are very blessed with over 1,000 different species of native pollinators, of which are being endangered, driven to or near extinction by these bees. We got one species of invasive honeybee,
Butterflies, yes.
a deadly invasive species, decimating over 1,000 different species of native pollinators. Yeah, Africanized bees are absolutely horrible. European bees are bad enough, but in the United States, in the United States area, we know that we have around 4,000 different native pollinators. They're mostly solitary bees. They're not aggressive. They don't stand a chance against these guys. It's like having a herd of pit bulls on your golden retriever. Your golden retriever is a solitary bee. The herd of pit bulls or the herd of chihuahuas or whatever that are meaner than fuck are the invasive ones. You don't want that, and that's what happens. Look at Hōsh's hand. That'll teach you.
These oleanders we're in, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody said they were bamboo. No, that's oleander. It's just, which actually oleander's like the most poisonous
Very
plant.
toxic. Very toxic.
It's one of the most poisonous plants in the world. But
So
yeah,
we're just knocking
bamboo
these
is not.
guys down. Now, of course, these remnant bees, I know people are wondering, what the hell are they going to leave with all these bees flying around? Well, yes, when they're angry at us, they literally are dripping venom on us, literally. And so when we leave, we're the enemy. And so it's going to calm down, and they're going to ball up, just like you saw. They're going to ball up right here. Our friends, Pest Interceptors in England, have been encountering super aggressive hives that they swear are Africanized in England. They do removal. Now in England, where these guys, where European bees belong, it's illegal to kill them. You have to relocate them because they are a treasure. They belong there. They don't belong here. But they have been encountering some mean-ass bees that have taken them, that chased them off, almost killed them. So check out Hems, H-E-M-S, Hems Holistic Honeys. And you'll see our buddies, Pest Interceptors in England, doing this. So anyway, we love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us on our shenanigans. Definitely tomorrow, if not before. Who knows? We might see you in 20 minutes. But maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, love you guys. KillerBeeGuy.com. I'm going to scoot by you all. And, Hōsh, did you want to say anything about sheds, maybe?
Yeah, if you see bees, if you're in Cochise County, and you see bees coming and going out from underneath your shed, you better give us a call. You definitely don't want to try to handle it yourself. Give us a call if you're in Cochise County, and we'll come take care of it. Now, if you're anywhere else in the U.S., you need to understand that honeybee Africanization is on the rise. Honeybees are not native to the Western Hemisphere, neither the North nor the South, and they don't belong here. So we always say, don't relocate, exterminate. That's number one. Don't be a part of the problem. Don't enable these gentrifying colonist bees. They're upending the native environment, and they're a threat to our native pollinators. If you're in Cochise County, give us a call. We'll take care of your bees. Don't try to do it yourself. Always exterminate, never relocate. We'll see you guys on the next job.